Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome to Adobe Live, and welcome back to the Etsy Bootcamp. If we're just meeting, my name is Katrina Torrijos, and I am the Adobe Express evangelist. I'm also a content creator on the side, and I have a very, very special guest today. I have Jordan Ellis on our team. Jordan, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Jordan Dené Ellis. I'm a community manager for Adobe Express. So if you join our Insiders Facebook group or our Discord, which are both linked in the description and in the chat, you'll hang out with me over there. So on top of that, I've been an entrepreneur for the past 12 years. I've run a bunch of different businesses, including an Etsy shop that has been open since 2011. So not quite the beginning of Etsy, but a very, very long time ago. So I'm really happy to be here this week talking about how to use Adobe Express to set up your Etsy shop and promote it. So I can answer, hopefully, any questions you have. Feel free to drop them in the chat.
Love that. And just quick shout outs in chat. Hello, Anika. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Jack. Welcome to the
And
stream.
Happy Teach is here. I'm so happy.
Yes.
And Maria's here too. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Our
Hi,
mods are great.
Mustafa. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? We're so excited to have y'all with us today. So for today's stream, we're going to be talking about how to schedule your content in Adobe Express. And this is super important if you're an Etsy seller because, you got to get your products out there somehow. And social media is a great way to put it. And Jordan, like the holidays are literally around the corner. So you could talk about how important it is to get your holiday content out now.
Yeah, one of the most important things about content scheduling, which is this is also going to be my favorite session. This is my favorite part of I love online marketing. Not everyone does. We're going to make it as like quick and painless as possible, but especially if you're selling on Etsy, lots of folks are hand making all of their products, so you can, start prepping in advance, but lots of people do customize things or even just literally packing up, shipping, all of that stuff takes time. So now's the perfect time before the holidays really get crazy to decide what you're going to post on social media, start making those pieces, taking those photos, making those graphics, and you can schedule them all right in Adobe Express so you don't have to panic when you're busy shipping out all your orders.
Exactly. Yes. Honestly, planning in advance, I think, is key. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into your Instagram profile for your shop. So you could just kind of walk us through on like what your social strategy was as an Etsy shop owner.
Yeah, so also I've said this in the other streams I've done. If anyone has watched the videos on the Adobe Express YouTube or Adobe Live, I like do as I say, not as I do. And also, like, I'm talking about this and I'm not perfect at it by any means. So, like, I've taken a lot of breaks in the past year, which you're totally allowed to do. I have not always posted super consistently, which is like rule number one, but I'm doing it anyway. So as you can see, there are lots of graphics that I made in Adobe Express promoting. I specifically sell at Comic-Cons, but you could do graphics for like craft fairs or local markets or wherever you're selling. I've been sneaking in some reels, which is, the thing to do. But basically, I promote my products mostly, like I do community marketing a lot. So a lot of the photos you'll see are people wearing my products or my ambassadors who send in photos that I can repost or graphics that I've made. A few pictures of me here and there kind of talking about the artist. But one of my favorite things, honestly, about having a shop, especially I sell clothing, is to be able to see other people enjoying it and wearing it. And then that's also really great marketing because then it's letting people know that your products are out in the world. If you have really cool customers or even ambassadors, they will say wonderful things about your shop. Hopefully that you can kind of take some of the comments that they're making or take comments from what is it called? Etsy reviews. You can like take the copy from those and put them in the comments to say nice things that folks are saying about your shop. So yes, I use a lot of user-generated content. I make some graphics in Adobe Express, and that's basically my content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the great part about Adobe Express, like in the content scheduler, is that you do not need to pull from a project. You can actually use photos like from your device, right?
You can upload straight from your computer or from Yeah, straight from your computer, definitely. And that's also great. Like what I tend to do is do a photo shoot where I'll take a bunch of photos and then schedule those out over the upcoming weeks and months. So that's nice too. You can like think about what you're doing all at once, have the photos that you want to post over the next few weeks or a few months, and then you can schedule them all in one day so that you don't have to like go back, start from scratch. I think opening a blank Instagram without a plan is like one of the scariest things where you're just like, what am I gonna post today? So it takes that part of it away. And also just to plug, if you have questions about social strategies, I do videos every week with Andy Lambert, so feel free to search those on the Adobe Express YouTube if you want to know like our tips and tricks for where to post, how to post. It's way too much to talk about in 25 minutes, but we go into like our favorite strategies, so feel free to hop into those videos if that's something you're interested in.
Love that, love that. So with all of that in mind, let's hop on over to Adobe Express, and we're going to continue to build off of our sticker shop that we have been working on all week. So we're just going to hop right into this project, and we're going to just show how easy it is to repurpose all these assets to create like promotional Instagram posts or something like that, that we can post ahead of time. And hopefully when the stream ends, I remember to unpost from or unschedule from my profile because I always forget, and I always post like, stream assets onto my socials.
Well, then we're just gonna have to actually start this sticker shop.
Yeah.
It'll be in the public.
I agree. Okay, so we have we left off with 3 assets. 4.
Yeah,
okay.
If you missed it earlier this week, we like set up our Etsy shop. So we made an Etsy banner. We made I can't remember exactly what it's called, but there's basically a profile photo or like a shop owner photo, and then also like a store logo.
Yes.
We made all of those things.
And then
we
I go ahead
on Twitch.
Yeah. And then on Twitch we made some stickers. So if you didn't know, we go live every Tuesday, or I go live every Tuesday on Twitch for like a little bonus stream on Adobe Express. And on this week's stream, we made stickers for the sticker shop. So that's where this You Basic came from, and some of these random sticker assets. So I thought I'd put it in here because, the YouTube peeps didn't get to see it. So.
And I mean, like we said, this is all, we're making up this shop this week on the stream. This is not real, but it could be, which is pretty fun. Like we literally could take this and set up
exactly.
an Etsy shop.
Anika says, "LOL, same." About the unpublishing. Just remember that if
I have published a lot of things.
Yeah. A lot of questionable stuff on my Twitter with no captions, and me like replying to myself. Like it's been a good time. Okay. So we're going to start with this banner, and then I'm actually going to duplicate this page, and then we're going to resize it to the Instagram portrait size, which we will see how this goes because of obviously we're going from a banner to an Instagram portrait.
Do you do the trick where you group everything first?
Oh, no? I don't. Should I?
That's my favorite trick. That's my favorite trick because sometimes when you resize, things will kind of go places. So if you group them all first, they'll stay.
Okay, yeah, I've never done that. I kind of just let them go wherever they want.
I mean, you can be wild if you want. That's fine too.
Okay, cool. So this is what we're dealing with. Okay, not too crazy. We still have our 3 cells here. This one
definitely
is
have to
snap to the background. Yeah, definitely have to fix it, but that's okay. That is A-okay because we will do just that. So we're just gonna finesse some of the words around here. And then maybe for the background we can how far does this go? Oh, it's a circle.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't know that.
That is something that's very funny when you're using templates. I don't know how, let us know in the chat if you are like a template user or if you start from scratch. But one of my favorite things about using templates is that sometimes you do not know how the project is made, and then you start moving things around and you're like, I didn't know that's what that was, and it's just kind of fun to see.
Yes, exactly. So what should our Instagram promotional post be, like our first
I think
one?
it should be like maybe we change, well, are we saying this is coming soon, or is our shop live now?
Anything.
We could do a coming soon. This could be a teaser.
Okay, sure. I'm thinking maybe this one we could just say
yeah,
coming soon.
Yeah.
soon.
We can keep our really cool stickers because that is what it's gonna be.
Right? So just minimize this.
Or we could put the date that the shop is launching.
Okay, 35.
Oh, sorry. I meant in the other sticker.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
My bad. I'm thinking 3 steps ahead.
Okay, so we have this sticker, and then we do this one. Like just the date?
Like we could do the 9/30/2022 because by the end of our stream tomorrow we'll have an entire Etsy shop.
Don't spoil it. Okay, here we go. Let's see how, I don't know how I feel about the date going across. Maybe if we did like a half circle situation and then do something like that. So it like peeps out a little less. And then the contrast between the pink and the cream is, it's all right. I think it's all right, but I think maybe if we add in like an outline, a darker outline.
I was so impressed with myself. I remembered to do that yesterday. That's always like Katrina's great. Literally every time I send a design over and I'm like, what is this missing? It's
sometimes,
outline around text.
Sometimes, the text just needs a little oomph, you know? And then sometimes I like to do the outline and this what?
Becca says, I love how quick Katrina is to implement Jordan's ideas. She's not even finished with her sentence and Katrina's already on it, which is amazing.
I guess it's just my design skills, I guess.
Thanks for letting me art direct this.
Yeah, great. You can art direct. This is great practice for me, actually, on how well I can, like, take direction.
So it is kind of, this is kind of funny. And actually, that's a good time to call out, like, we've been doing this a little bit throughout the stream, but you can collaborate in Adobe Express also. So, like, Katrina could share this library or this project with me, so that I could either like make another version of it, or if you have a team and you want everyone to have access to your templates or be able to update things on their own, that's just it's a fun thing you can do if you're not working solo, even though lots of people are working solo, which is great too.
Yep, exactly. Okay, and then what do you want to do with this text? Should we leave it as is?
I think we can leave it as is since it's like our logo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think we can leave that. And that looks good.
Sweet.
I'm glad you moved it down a little bit. I was like, that's not bothering me enough to say something, but I'm really glad you did.
Perfect. So 1 post down. What else we got?
We could do a post with like what's it called? Like a Meet the Maker post, like a photo of us with some sort of cool background, maybe maybe similar to the shop owner graphic that we made. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe something.
Do you want to keep the same background? Actually, no. We are not going to keep the same background. Let's actually. I have an idea. I have thoughts. Okay.
I'm ready.
So we are going to just hit Control-C or copy this photo, which is another great thing in content, or no, sorry, not content scheduler. In multiple pages, you can copy across different pages. So you can just do this. Let's get rid of this text.
Yes.
Let's just copy, and it's like all cut out and everything, exactly how you copied it.
Easy. Oh my god.
And
I love
we're gonna do this. Let's put it to the bottom-ish layer. Okay, not all the way. All right, there.
I don't have a face, that's fine.
And then let's take a gamble on what switching up the colors will do to make it look a little different. So if we just switch it up.
Okay.
And then let's see if we can land on something. The
working great.
Yeah, the checkerboard we'll have to change manually because it has the duotone, but in terms of the other assets, I think. Let's see.
I'm seeing a lot that I like.
Let's see. We'll just keep scrolling or shuffling through.
This is such a nice thing too. Like, obviously they're not all winners, but just to kind of look at the project.
This one, yeah.
differently without having to manually change everything like that. How many different versions do we just look at in like 3 seconds? Which is really
Mm-hmm.
nice.
And then even then, like, since this is like the cell layout, we can even like adjust it as well. And I'm thinking even to like make this a little different,
Yeah.
we can like switch the direction. You know,
Yes.
it's all about those subtle like things. You know, and then with this, the checkerboard in the back, we have the duotone filter. We can change it to like purple this time around, right? Or we kind of did blue already
I
for
like
the
the purple,
pink.
yeah. Oh, I like the pink too.
It's up to you.
I like pink.
Um,
That's cute.
and we'll do this, and then even then, I would also maybe would want to put like a texture somewhere here,
Yeah.
like especially in the blue, just to fill up a little bit of space, make it a bit busier. So we can do like where we go, design assets, right, and then like some sort of overlay, right? I
I
think.
love playing with the textures and the overlays. There's so many cool things. And you
Mhm.
can if they're like very bold and you don't want it quite that much, you can tone them down or like decrease the opacity on them,
Mhm.
which is great.
Like what is fleck? What is this?
It's like
Is it
sparkles.
what is
I use
this?
that one a lot.
Particles? Okay.
Yeah, like
Cool.
little sparkles.
Let's move
Did
this
you say
down.
did
I was like,
you
what
say
are
particles?
these? Particles?
Little sparkles, sparkles.
Oh, there's sparkles. I
That's
had no
cute.
idea.
I think.
Beats me. Oh, I like
Oh,
this.
chat, am I right? Yeah. And we can change the text on the stickers too to make that a little different.
Mhm.
Maybe we could say like shop opening or
You said it was Meet the
um
Makers, right?
I forgot already.
Meet. Let's see, like meet the makers. I like that
Oh, then we can put
idea.
our names in the bottom one,
And
maybe.
then even for these stickers, we can even swap out. Just get rid of it. Go to back to design assets. Sticker.
It says sparkles can be classified as particles, so you're both right. Thanks, Becca.
Oh,
Appreciate
I
that.
like these like little. They're not exactly
Oh,
stickers, but
I
it's
love
tape.
Yeah, I love tape too. Like there are so many. I really like making designs in Adobe Express that look like collages. I just think collages are really cool and these are like digital collages, so I use tape. I use tape
Mhm.
and like paper in my designs all the time.
Love
So,
that.
I think this is great.
Okay, and then we're just going to magically align. I know we're flying by with all this, but that's just honestly how quick and easy it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. And then we can get
Yeah,
rid
that
of
looks great.
this, I think. Can we just ungroup?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then we could just slap our names on here.
Oh,
Like,
cute.
we are backwards though, so it's not like because it's Cat Joe, and here it'll be Joe and Cat.
That's true. All right, we'll have to take new pictures.
or we just
I
your
mean,
your name will be backwards on your badge because you can see it, but
you can just well, if you cropped us,
do you ever just
you could crop us
see
into a circle
do you
and
ever
just
just
remove our
see a flipped image and you're just like, that's weird. Like, this
Period.
is weird. This is not what
Yeah.
the right side of my face looks like.
That's the thing, especially if you don't have a perfectly symmetrical face, which I sure don't. You're like, that's not right at all.
Mm-hmm. I think it's
You could crop us into a circle, right? If we wanted to get rid of our badges. I mean, it doesn't. Or yeah, we have lots of options
yeah, we
of
could, or just
yeah, great.
or we
We
the
have so
shape.
many
Sorry,
options.
the shape.
Well, just if we do it Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And then we'll just add a bit more padding. We can probably get rid of the drop shadow because it's probably making it look a little funny.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then just add more padding.
Yeah,
And then we
I
can
like
even
that.
like change
Good
like the
choice.
color. Like I'm thinking maybe like let's make it match this. So we can do like, what is this? Black, and then the shape we'll have to grab from the yellow
Oh,
here, and then we'll turn
cute.
off outline.
Yeah, yeah,
That way it
yeah.
like kind
That
of
looks great.
matches. Yeah. Okay, okay. I like
Happy Teach
this.
says my students can't flip photos for that exact reason. Yeah, it's just like not quite right. It's just backwards.
Mhm.
It's so strange.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It's fine.
Cool. And then like the caption can be like, you know, like, oh, meet Jordan, meet Katrina, blah blah blah, you know? Cool. And then do we have time for one more? Or should we get into the scheduling?
We could also show if you wanted to post this like on Twitter and didn't want it to be cut off, you could show resizing this for like in a
Right, right,
horizontal
right.
because you can
Okay.
schedule two.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. So here we have like the original one we made. To resize, you just have to click on it. Oh, did not do your trick. Group.
You don't have to. You can live on the wild
Live
side.
dangerously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then we can resize for Twitter. But I believe Twitter doesn't crop anymore, do they?
Well, we can show too in the when we go into scheduler in the preview, you can see what it'll look like. So I
Mm-hmm.
actually don't know if it does. That's a great question.
Mm-hmm. I am
But
confused.
yeah, either way, if you want to, like if I tend to just post squares everywhere. But if you want to be like very, very on top of it and like resize specifically for each platform, you can totally do that.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. I'm just doing this.
And then we'll have to show scheduling and like we didn't make different social platforms for this
Hmm?
pretend Etsy shop yet. So we'll have to show
Yeah,
on your yeah.
that's fine. And if we do
We
the
should still
same thing
schedule though. We have
here.
like 2 minutes left.
Hmm? Oh,
We
yeah,
should
yeah.
schedule though. We are
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
running out of time.
Okay, cool. So we have the bunch of social posts, and we'll just put them together. Yeah, right, these. Okay, and then
Yeah.
so to schedule it, let's just click on this post right here that we want to schedule, and then we can just click on this little calendar button, and then it opens up a new tab. So here it'll show up right here what media that you're looking to schedule. So if you want to make a carousel post, you have to download all the individual pages and then re-upload them to Adobe Express. But if you just want to schedule a certain like page in your project, it can do it right here. You can also upload directly from like your device, or you
Yeah.
can access your projects through here as well. And then the next step would be to select the social channels. For us, like this one would be like on Instagram, but you can also select Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or LinkedIn. And then you have to write a caption like,
Hey, I'm curious.
what's up?
Click on Twitter too. Um,
Yeah.
and then go down to preview. We can see if it will cut it. Okay, cool.
It will do a little square kind of crop thing.
Cool, cool, cool. So you can see what it'll look like ahead of time, which is nice.
Yeah. Meet Jordan and Katrina. Yay!
Perfect.
And then we'll put some
My
emojis.
favorite thing too, if you've used other social schedulers, there is no limit. This is a premium feature in Adobe Express. There's no limit to how many posts you can make, and there's no limit on dates. Like sometimes it can only go a certain number of weeks in the future, or you can only post a certain number. We don't have those limitations, which is one of my favorite things.
Yes.
So you could literally choose, I mean, probably don't do this, but you could schedule it a year from now. But you could definitely schedule it through the holidays, which is the most important part.
Yes, exactly. So then since we're on Instagram and then like if you put Twitter, like you could, as we just demoed, you can see them on both platforms. They're mocked up here. You can also schedule the first comment if it's an Instagram post. So it'll have some things that are platform specific. So like on Pinterest and stuff, like you can add it to a board
Yeah, you pick
and
the
all of
board,
that.
right?
You pick the published date, and then just hit done. You can either save it as a draft if you're like still working on it, or hit schedule and then it's done. And then if you say like you want to change your mind, you can just click and drag and it'll change the date. But if you schedule it to a certain platform, it is, it will be like this, or you can see it in a monthly view and do it that way. But yeah, it's
You can add
super
links too.
easy. Yes,
Great.
and you can add links to like Facebook and Twitter posts. So wherever it takes links. So yeah, that's Content Scheduler. Is there anything else we need to talk about in our
Nope. If you
last
make
30
anything,
seconds?
any promos, please share them in the Adobe Express Discord in our challenges tab. We'd love to see them, and we have some folks in there giving feedback. So please share with us in the Adobe Express Discord.
Yes, and thank you all so much for watching the show and hanging out with us today. We will see you tomorrow for product photos, right? Taking product images.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
until then, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.